Good evening, sports fans. Alright. And it's game style. Alright. Start now. Game style.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court too as they get ready to go to work on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express.
All right.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, D.A. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. Durant is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the small forward.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now Rondo.
Oh no!
And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open.
Gang.
And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Now, here is Irving. Green with the rebound. Rondo against Harris. James kicks to Green, and it's good for 2.
You gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Harris, right side. Poked away. Outside Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Over LeBron.
All right.
From Durant.
Yeah, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny looking deep playing soft like that.
If he's one
Defense.
he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Here's KD after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Irving drives in.
All right.
Good off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive.
Growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
Two for 2.
And he makes the first.
Wow.
And reportedly,
Nice
LeBron
one.
James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
All right.
Effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Harris outside. Pass to Jordan. Irving with the ball. Back to Harris. On the wing, Irving. Over Rondo. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harris. Irving's got 6 points. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. It's LeBron with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
They've come out
Like
with
a man.
guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep reel.
Irving passes to Jordan. He kicks it to Durant. It's tipped and stolen by Kuzma. James outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. KD looking around. And a lot of contact on that
yeah.
one, so he'll
What's up,
shoot
man?
2 here.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Two birds.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Durant, perhaps the most
I got the
amazing
first
part,
one.
he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
Well, great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the rafters.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the shot by Kevin Durant. Kuzma against Dinwiddie. Outside Irving, back to Prince. Durant against James. KD can't get it to go.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
James in the post, defended by Allen, and it's sent back by Allen.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And KD good for 3. And that'll tie this game up.
Look, what are you supposed to do against Durant? There's not much you can do.
Rondo on top, guarded by Prince. LeBron with the bucket.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Prince outside. Back to Irving. Prince outside. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And then for Brooklyn, Rodions Kurucs comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's LeVert in for Kyrie Irving.
LeVert for Kyrie Irving. Ah, nè. Sao mà blade
Los Angeles has gone
dalawa.
from deep here. Cook kicks to Bradley. Pass to Cousins. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Cook missing. The Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Passes it to Karuch. Prince, right side, shoots over McGee, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
But they get it back. No good from Cousins. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Three-pointer, Daniels. The offensive rebound, Cousins. And that's good. Nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Poor job defensively on the glass. I mean, Cousins is the first guy you have to get a body on. He has good anticipation and those long arms.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
You're watching 2K Sports.
That one time a poor free throw shooter. DeAndre Jordan has really improved this part of his game, and he was asked back when he was struggling if he had ever considered shooting them underhand, like some have in the past.
I haven't. I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it in practice or anything like that. I think I'm gonna try to.
I never tried it. I never did it.
A while.
Wow.
And if that's my last resort. Then so be it.
Yeah, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who are getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after 1.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers,
courtesy of Gatorade,
they've got JaVale McGee, also Bradley out there, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cook, and it's Daniels in at the 2. And that one falls for Cousins.
Well, the Suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another 1-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise caliber player.
All free throws.
Sure, depends on.
Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
Prince misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Cook kicks to Bradley. There's the dish to McGee. Cousins trying to free himself up. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Taurean Prince.
Game. Tama ka, score eh. Lamang na 6.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Cook, the pass to Cousins. The shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Now here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Jordan outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bradley finds McGee.
See why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. He shoots again. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kurucs passes to LeVert. Back to Kurucs. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. McGee with the block.
Oh,
Here is Cook. Bradley, that's for two. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
3 points.
And it's Kurucs missing. Lakers leading by 8. Here is Cook. There's the pass to Daniels. Dishes to Cousins. Bradley, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Come on.
And the Lakers lead by 11.
And that's where he's most comfortable. Bradley crafting his game to excel in the catch and shoot.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
All right. Thank you. Ayos yan. Galing-galing nga naman. Galing-galing nga. Galing-galing nga nyo.
Teams changing it up here. Next trail by 11. Right side Irving. And
What
Davis
happened?
sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is
Ganda
within
ng
shouting distance of the shooter,
sidestep eh.
there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
And it's out of bounds.
Voila.
And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Atin na eh.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
AD.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The three, and again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And every now and then,
True.
Orlando will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Now here's Chandler. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Durant. Will it go? LeBron with
Pahira
the
na
block.
block pa.
You got to be cautious around James. He's always on the
My
hunt for
goodness.
swat away shots. Defense in
Oh.
your rear view may be
Haunted,
closer
man.
than they appear.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to
My
get the ball to
goodness.
guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
My goodness. Okay na eh.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew
Nice
under the
shot, nice
radar
shot.
as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories? Had they stayed healthy?
Wow, I mean, you got to start in my mind. I got to go to a guy like a Grant Hill. He was
Sayang,
just a triple-double. He and Jason Kidd
Sayang.
almost the same players, just in different bodies. When Grant started his career off in Detroit, and to see him get injured, man, that just hurt because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden? He got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries. I feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
Ay, tambak tayo.
It's the Nets now. 17-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Masabit ng konti.
Down low and stolen by the
Bihira naman.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were
Bihira naman.
position for the steal. A well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the
Aisha.
defense as well.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Prince checked in.
All right. Aisha.
1:46 left in the first half of the game.
And it doesn't
Hold the
even
ball,
matter
hold the
that
ball.
he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Irving against Davis. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. They need this one. Basket
All
counts.
right. Nah, shoot
Chandler's
them.
got his first bucket in this one.
Quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Rondo finds Kuzma. Here's the three. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Trailing by 17.
Pasok mo na nga. All right.